Yeah, what's going on, people? It's your man, the YB, back once again. Big shout out to my doggy, Joshy Medlock, for coming through and moosing up the coin. So, as promised yesterday, we got the full leaked press conference. Ain't no one seen before. Let's get straight to the bars. Bash.
I've already asked this on Sky Sports News, but for the benefit of the press conference, I do have to ask it. I don't think people that have been there or haven't been there, in my case, have the right to ask it, but a lot of people will want to know the answer. The nature of the injury, did you quit? Could you have continued? That is the number one question I've seen on social media that's been put to you.
Yeah, man, I quit, threw myself over the ropes.
Told you.
And, I went for the WWE type of move with Rey Mysterio, but it backfired. But at the end of the day, April the 20th, we can right that wrong.
What are your feelings towards him?
Fair play to him for confessing. Oh, YB, that was in jest. No. That's a confession. We talked about it yesterday. He's about to drop some more biblical bars. He knew. He knew what he did. God knew what he did. So he can't tell no more lies. Yeah? He can't use the Lord's name in vain no more. He confessing right now. Fact. That's what he doing. Yeah, he's Rey Mysterio. I don't even know Rey Mysterio. I don't watch them corny TV fake news things, to tell the truth. No, YB, all sports are fake news. Listen, WWE's whack. That's the truth. If I hear some dudes watch WWE, I'll just switch off. That's mad, man. At least these kind of real fake sports, there's something half there. Yeah? WWE's whack, man. Proper estrogenic, for sure. Anyway.
Now you shared the ring with him.
Yeah. To me, there's no animosity there. At the end of the day, it's just...
Of course there's not. You got punched up. That's what happened. You can't, people, when someone gets punched up, yeah, you can't have animosity, right? Johnny Fisher won't have animosity. Dave Allen, he got punched up. You that one there? Yeah. Dave Allen won't have any animosity towards Luis Ortiz. He got punched up. Yeah. You have animosity when you get robbed or it's a close fight, but you dominated in your mind. When you jump out the ring, there's no animosity to be had. Yeah. He topped your ass. That's what he did. Liam Cameron, aka Metherbiev, he topped your ass. Yeah? He Diddy versus Meek Mill your ass. Simple as that. Who here thinks Meek Mills is bitter about what Diddy did to him? Take it. He ain't got no animosity towards Diddy at all. You heard the tape. Yeah, he was loving it in the back. He was loving it taking it from the back, so stop playing with me.
It's another fight. I've had rematches in the amateurs. I've had trilogies in the amateurs. It's just another fight, I say.
These cats as well, they love talking about the amateurs like it's doing something. No one cares about the amateurs. Yeah? That's why you got punched up, Ben. Because you're an amateur fighter. You had 3 rounds of gas in you. Listen, he's super good for 3 rounds. Super sharp, super quick. Can't punch for toffee, but he is quick. He's an amateur fighter. Oh, in the amateurs, I did this. Oh, in the amateurs, my arm hurt and I did this. 3 rounds with a bum arm? I could do 3 rounds with a bum arm. Yeah, I'm not being funny. Most people could walk off. That's not maybe true, but 3 rounds. Most Tom, Dick, or Harris can get through 3 rounds. That's not where you seed out the women from the men. Yeah, it's after 6 rounds. You didn't want to get there. You didn't want it no more. You was tapping out. Yeah, I give credit to Meek Mills because when you heard that tape, let me show you the tape now. Because some of you, man, you think I'm playing with you, and I ain't playing with your ass no more. Yeah. Diddy versus Meek Mills leaked tape. Where is it? Oh, come on, man. Where's the leaked tape? I can't deal with this corny YouTube situation no more. YouTube's no good. Yeah? It's no good at all. Diddy versus Meek Mills. Oh, I can't even find it. I'll have to get it up another time. That's mad. Here we go. Now it's here. Bash. X fix me up, man. X put you man on tonight. I'm not gonna lie about it. Here's the audio leaked. Yeah, here's the official. Wait there. Here is the official audio of Diddy.
Fuck that shit, nigga. Fuck that shit, nigga. Fuck that shit.
All the champagne.
That's a leaked clip, folks. Oops. Yeah. Oops. I'm not even sure how I got into the conversation of Diddy versus Meek Mills, but listen. What are we talking about? Talking about Ben Whittaker, weren't we? That's annoying. I had a good bar for you, man. Anyway, let's move on. Where was he? Where's the tape? Where's the video? Oh, come on, man. That's mad. Where's it gone? Here he is. Let me replay the bars quick time. Oh, that was it. We're talking about the number of rounds. Yeah? When you hear Meek Mills in that tape, I'm not even sure what it was. I ain't gonna lie. Forgot it. Forget about it.
The day, it's just another fight. I've had rematches in the amateurs. I've had trilogies in the amateurs. It's just another fight. I say he's more emotionally attached to it than I am.
I'm definitely
which
not,
he should be. Which he should be. At the end of the day, it's gave him this new fame. It's gave him his new followers. Under that bucket hat, it's gave him a new hairline as well.
Been watching though. Why
So,
you don't follow me back?
all I can say is, I truly believe 20th of April was the day it was written. You know, I'm a big follower of Jesus Christ. That's the day he risen, and that's the day I win and move on.
There was, I suppose, two ways to deal with the backlash. One of them was to come out swinging and to say your piece, and the other way was to keep quiet and keep your counsel. You chose option 2. Why was that?
For me, what's there to talk about? Everybody saw it.
You got punched up. Yeah, you're right. That's true. Fair play to him. Again, he's being honest. Oh, April 20th is when the Easter eggs come out or something. I don't know, some corny bar like that. Oh, well, April 20th is when my mum gets me lots of Easter eggs, so this means I'm going to win the fight. Corny looking like skin. Man, get him out of here. I don't want to see this guy or hear from this guy no more. His bars are dead. His bars are dead. Your bars are washed up, man. Proper washed up bars. Get him out of here. Yeah? Corny looking dude. Eating his...
Option 2. Why was that?
For me, what's there to talk about? Everybody saw it. Everybody saw what happened, and we're back now. For me, it was a great time. I didn't have to post nothing. I didn't have to...
It was a great time. This guy delusional. Yeah? And now he starts talking about social media as well. Because before he got punched up, that's how he was living. He thought he was the main character. That's what he thought.
And we're back now. For me, it was a great time. I didn't have to post nothing. I didn't have to talk. I could just go to the gym and train hard. And for me, it was amazing.
That's the thing though. He says, oh, well, it was good for me getting my head knocked off because it meant I didn't have to do social media. Well, if it's really your personality, it shouldn't matter if you popped or not. If you really love caning the social media and you wasn't just doing it so a bunch of bootlickers, a bunch of anime bootlickers could lick your butthole some more, right? That's what his Instagram was full of, anime neeks. Oh, Ben's. I've seen memes of it, kind of thing. Oh, they do like Yu-Gi-Oh! Not Yu-Gi-Oh! What's the other corny thing? Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z versus Ben Whittaker. And he's like, you know, when he's slipping and sliding against bums. They say, whoa, this guy's from the anime movie. But after he got his head knocked off here by a British level dude, all the anime memes went. Yeah, he was Dragon Ball nothing. Never mind Z. That's what he wasn't doing. Stop playing with me. Yeah? You got ran out of social media. Because the only memes that was there was you jumping out the ring. Right? Yeah?
And that's what got me to the Olympics. That's what got me talked about. It's just being Ben Whittaker, and you'll see it again.
There's a lot of talk about, you know, what Ben Whittaker didn't do. But Liam's already said to us off camera, I'm sure he's going to say it now, you know, that doesn't really give credit for what he did in the fight. But at the same time, were you having an off night? Was it a bad night at the office for you? Is that a one-off? Can you right the wrongs and be better?
This is how I see it. He turned up his best. I turned up my worst, and he still really couldn't do much. The highlight of the fight.
He couldn't do much. That's what I don't like. I have to agree. Yeah? Ben won 2 rounds. How many rounds was it? 3 or 4? I don't know, 4 or 5. How it was? He won 2 rounds. He came out like a true amateur fighter. Top level amateur. Super sharp for 2 rounds. I'd even maybe give him the first 3, to be honest, if I didn't know how the fight ended. Let's say if we watched the rounds in a vacuum and took out the last round. No, took out the last ending of the round, you'd probably say he won the first 3. Yeah? Amateur is what you is. A fully fledged amateur. Yeah? Oh, he didn't do nothing. You didn't let him do nothing. Like I said, I respect, that's why I showed you the tape, yeah? You might heard the tape, OIB, cheats clap, OIB, that's a crazy leak. But I say fair play to Meek, because Meek took his licks from the back. He took his back shots from Diddy. That's what we've got the tape there. I played it for you, man. Yeah? He took it. He took it. That's what he did. You tapped out. You didn't want no more from what you signed up for. Meek Mills, when he signed his contract, he signed up to get his butt clapped like Richard Riakporhe did. Yeah, he took his licks. You didn't want no more. Yeah, he didn't do nothing. You didn't let him do nothing. Yeah, you blue ballsed him. You let him get a little taste because, Ben, it was going left for you. Seriously, I wouldn't, honestly, YB, you loved cracking jokes. Seriously, yeah, listen, it was going left for you. Yeah, you were going to get stopped. 100% no doubt you were getting stopped in that fight. How it was going. So you can't say that. You can't say, oh, well, you didn't do nothing. He did anyway. He did enough for you to jump out the ring and hold you. What were you doing? Listen, Ben Whittaker was playing head, shoulders, knees and toes, mate. Yeah? Went over the ropes on my head and my neck and my toes and my ankle. So he did do something. Arguably worse than physical damage, he broke your spirit. Yeah? He broke your spirit and broke your heart is what he did. And you know what he did in there. But fair play to him, because he's getting back in there. So you have to salute him. Not salute him, but that's the right thing to do. He hasn't proper flapped it.
It is. We
I broke
flew
my
over
nose
the
3
ropes.
weeks before the fight.
Oh,
I
that's
couldn't swallow.
amazing news. I hope it's better now.
Yeah, it's bang
Fair
on,
play,
man.
nice.
But you noticed it because
The
you called
thing
me
is,
big
like,
nose.
why when I talk, everybody's gonna start butting in? I'm gonna let you have your piece.
Yeah, but
no, I mean,
I'm
sit
just-
back in your chair and relax, man. So back to what you were saying. At the end of the day, he turned up his best, and that's the point of it. He turned up his best. I turned up my worst.
That's subjective as well. Oh, I lost and I quit, so it was my worst night. Or you just felt the professional ranks, which is what I was saying before the fight. All the corny channels, no one passed you, man, in bars. Same as the Romford bum. No one passed you them bars. Well, I've got Johnny Fisher because he punched up Alan the Cabbage Babbage. The middleweight. He's like a light heavyweight, man. The Cabbage Babbage. Alan the Cabbage Babbage. He's a light heavyweight. Seriously. That's no joke. If Cabbage Babbage came in shape and wasn't looking like a kind of fat, skinny type dude, he'd be a light heavyweight. If he was bone dry lean, he'd be light heavy. No doubt about it. The Cabbage Babbage. Oh, he beat Johnny Fisher, Johnny Bash, he got punched up. I told you. Yeah? The professional ranks, the serious professional ranks are a different sport to the amateurs, to fighting bums. That's just what it is, folks. That's what it is. And I couldn't have possibly known that, could I, before the fight? Unless I knew it was a different game. And I'm betting on all these introduction fights, I'm betting on all of them. The first time any of these prima donnas get in there with someone half alive who's coming to fight, I'm betting the other way. Every time. I'm taking them 10-1 odds. That's what I'm doing. Because these new age man, they get all pampered and Instagrammed out and whatever else. They don't really know what they got to do in there. They're not old school. They're new age. Yeah, video game players is what they're doing. Caning the video games. This guy's notorious for it as well. When you play too many video games, you think life's like a movie. That's what you do. You think, oh, I will do this and that. Oh, ye warrior of Lord of the Rings. Seriously, man, that's what it is. These man, you hear him in here. Oh, I'm the Messiah. The Messiah was hated too. Too much of them ones. Too much video game storylines. Yeah, not real. God ain't gonna save your ass in there, man. 2 hands and your chin. Bash, bash, walking straight in. You best believe it.
And it looked like 2 kids just come out of Weatherspoons, drunk, swinging. That's all it was. When I turn up April the 20th, we'll share a burger or something after I win.
But what you're going on, what fight in the pros are you going to go on to that? Like, what you're going to turn up, what you're
April
showing
the
us?
20th, that one.
That one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
The
good.
best.
I like this Ben Whittaker, though. He's not biting. I'm trying to dig him out, but he's not biting. He's learning. He's
Oh,
learning.
well, I'm biting my meal that you interrupted. But, you know, I'll get back to it.
Do you believe that you have humbled him a little
Yeah,
bit?
listen, I wish him all the best. It's nothing personal. I've had a lot out of Ben. Got a new career, new airline, new...
Look at this dude with his box of soy pasta, man. Where the yard food at, man? Where the yard food at? This guy's soft. His inside's soft, man. Same as Fraser. Where's Fraser Clark's yard food at, man? Why is bones soft? It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense how the ancestors, yeah, could persevere. And these soft light-skinned nicks, their bones falling off and all sorts, man. We are corny, soy-looking pasta, no good. Get the yard food in there. Get this light-skinned nick some yard food. He's soft, man. He's soft. You best believe it.
new sponsors. I'm buzzing. I'm living life. Look at me there. Should be Cameron Whittaker, but yes, thank you for everyone what's supporting me. It means the world to me. I'm going to finish the job. I promise you.
I asked Ben the difficult question, so I'm going to ask you the difficult question. It was very clear on the audio that certain members of your team felt that he could have carried on. What was your take in that moment?
He said, the ref went, can you carry on? It was laid down and he was doing that. I can't continue. Me?
That's a violation, man. Obviously, I haven't been in there, yeah, so take my opinion with a pinch of salt, but I don't know. I can't. That couldn't be me. No, it couldn't be me. It couldn't be me, man. Sitting there, I don't want no more. Yeah, like a little toddler. I don't want no more. No more, man. No more Diddy, man. Oh, that's mad. That's a violation. For another man to sit there and say you was laying on your back, shaking your head, pleading to authority to. I just can't imagine myself doing that, to tell the truth. But again, I haven't been in there, so fair play. Maybe I'll be. And that's the thing, though. Difference with me is, yeah, if I get in there and I didn't want no more, I'll come spark out and say, you saw what you saw. I wouldn't try and, you know what I mean? I wouldn't be talking about how April 20th is the Easter egg time, so that means I'd come straight out and say, listen, people, yeah? You know what you saw. I know what I did. I didn't want no more. I'd have to be honest with the people. I'm not going to spin a narrative. I jacked. That's what I did. Let's call a spade a spade. I didn't want no more. Bottom line. That's what I'd have to do. That's the difference between me and him. Yeah, I don't think I'd jack, but if I did jack, my hands would be straight in the air saying, oops, busted. All that talk on the internet, it wasn't how I thought it was.
I got up, didn't I? I got up, ready to fight, but we'll put it all to bed. And we'll have a black coffee together after.
I don't like coffee.
Do you?
Yeah, we'll go for a hot chocolate or something, man.
Definitely.
Was it?
Trust him to pick the hot chocolate, man. This dude's sweet. You don't want no coffee beans. This dude here, typically, what do you want? Oh, I want the sweet. You sweet looking. You taste sweet, man. Pause. Yeah? Sweet looking lighty. That's what this dude is. Oh, I don't want no bitter coffee. I want the sweet hot chocolate with cream and milk on top. Get him out of here, man. Get this dude some yard food. I'm ordering it right now. Yeah? Bring this dude some yard food. Talking about hot chocolate and cream. No, I can't do it no more. This guy.
Blah, this. Stay in gym. So we've been working on, Ben. We've been working on different...
Hot chocolate or something, man.
Definitely.
Was it what Ben said, the best Liam Cameron against the worst Ben Whittaker? Do you pay any lip service to that? Can you be better?
Yeah, definitely. I've just come back and I thought I was finding myself again. Getting better and better. I knew this fight was going to happen. I've stayed in gym over Christmas.
Sorry to butt in. So you say you knew it was going to happen. You did think that you would take.
I knew we were going to have to take it because I get told, it's public demand, blah blah this. Stay in gym. So we've been working on Ben.
And to be fair, I like this situation here. I've looked at the odds. The odds have come out, and I was bang on the money. Oops. Yeah. Cameron's 3-1. I'm not gonna. I'll put probably $20 on it or something. I haven't got a huge conviction on this one, but I'll take the underdog on this one. I'll take Cameron. I think I explained yesterday. I think there's a Naz effect here, a Naz/Anthony Johnson effect, albeit both of their fall-offs came much later on, post World Championships. It's the same psychological effect. Yeah, these prima donna type dons. Once that thing gets popped, that balloon gets popped. Pause. The mirage comes down. These guys are confident. Naz needed to feel like he was unstoppable. He couldn't never lose. AJ the same. Once they do lose, it completely crashes down all their sense of self and their sense of ego. And there's a good chance he flaps it. He goes in there looking like Otto Wallin. That's my base case here. Yeah, he goes in there like Otto Wallin. And God forbid anything heavy hits him. If anything heavy hits him early on, he will end up like Otto Wallin, is my base case. And he'll probably get through the fight on points. Because he'll just be running, seriously. He's quick and he can move his feet. He'll run. That's what he'll do. Looking like Bivlin there towards the end of the fight. That's what he'll do. If it goes left. Now, if he goes in there and he's able to get some shots off and Cameron bottles it and doesn't get spark on it, then he might win. But if something heavy lands, he'll fall off. But I like the fact that Cameron's stayed in camp. He says he only had 2 weeks off. I love that. Yeah, 2 weeks off is perfect. 2 weeks off, recover up a little bit, all your little bit of damages. You ain't got to go back in there 10-round sparring on Monday after 2 weeks. Staying active. Keeping your cardiovascular system ticking over. You can't buy that. Yeah? As a professional athlete. What is this? What you can do? Fly to Benidorm for 6 months and what? No athlete does that, people. It's no good. So salute to Liam Cameron, and that's what's given me the confidence to 3-1. I like 3-1s anyway. I like what's your 3-1 or 2-1, something like that. I like them kind of plays. I think this fight's 50-50. So at 3-1, you take a punt on that.
I'm working on different things. All I've got to do is do the bang same, rough him up, swing big bombs, hit him a couple of times at back of head. He didn't like that last time. He's got a lot to prove to the world, to his subscribers. So the pressure's on him. I'm not bothered. Win, lose or draw, I'll just do my best, and that will be enough.
But you want to win?
100%, of course I do. I'm going to win.
You were talking to him during the fight, so now's the chance to sort of tell us what were you saying to him in that moment?
Probably. Can you swear on this? Or?
I would rather you didn't. I mean, you have already, but it gets me in a little.
Have I swore?
It gets me in a tiny little bit of hot water. I mean, I think I can apologise, and we know that emotions are running high. So if you could say it without saying.
You can't punch. This time, what I did notice, we were very tired from third round, so I was saying, you're knackered. There's 8 rounds left. Is that good maths, that? Or...
Yeah.
So Cameron's saying when he was in there and he saw him, you can tell when you're working with someone, you can tell when they're fading. Their speed drops, their jaw hanging out, and their tongue's hanging out like a hot dog. And Liam Cameron was talking to him, saying, "Oh, you're getting tired, Ben." Those are the bars that will proper kill you. If you are getting tired and you got a dude in there saying, "Oh, you're getting tired," that's a violation, man. And that's why he didn't want no more. He got psyched out, seriously. Yeah. Meferbiev ran a psychological operation on this dude here. And the softness that was inside of him, the creamy, jammy centre that resides inside Ben Whittaker was exposed for all to see, ultimately.
It was the end of the fifth. The bell rang for the fifth, didn't it? May I ask you, had that incident not happened, and we're talking hypotheticals, it's to both of you, do you feel that you would have gone on to win the fight? Do you believe that you would have gone on to win the fight? Ben Whittaker, both of you. You go first.
I don't think Ben would have got through it on fitness alone. Never mind me trying to punch it. Because I know I talk about Lyndon, I put it on him from the off. With Ben, I thought I'll lean into it a bit. So we're going to do it as the rounds went on, bit by bit. You saw me turning the screw. That went 100% at that stage, that was about 60.
What would you say to that? Had that incident not happened, how would the rest of the fight panned out in your eyes?
All should have, could have, would have, really. April the 20th, that's what all matters, really.
Yeah, he knows. He can't even say, yeah, well, he knew. And that's what worries me here. If you're backing Ben Whittaker, yeah? He knows. He knows he was puffing and didn't want anymore. So the question is, what happens when he's puffing and doesn't want any more again? Now, the argument is, I'm not going to lie, I can see how Ben wins this fight. This isn't a guaranteed cert, go all in. Ben goes in there and he's looking like, what's an example? And he's just proper running and just using all of his twitch and just running and stinking the place out for 12 rounds. That is possible, I'm not going to lie. He doesn't engage at all. When someone's running and they've got good feet, it is hard to nail them down. You saw it with Bivol, for example. And that's with Beterbiev, who's levels above Meferbiev. You can argue... you can argue Bivol's movements... I think movement for movement, backpedaling for backpedaling, Ben Whittaker's up there with the best of them. Out and out backpedaling. So if he comes in just to faff around, he's hard to nail down. So that's how he wins the fight. There's no way he's going to hold his feet ever. And if he does, he loses. If he goes in there trying to prove a point, like, okay, I looked silly last time, this guy's getting filled in, it'll go left for him, I believe. He can't punch. Yeah? Whether or not it was his worst night or not, the first 3 rounds he was sharp, and he hit Liam with all his best shots. Fact. So it didn't go left until he got tired. He wasn't tired in the first 3. He hit Liam Cameron with all his best shots at the freshest part of the fight, and they bounced off. He can't punch. He can only win faffing around and backpedaling. Simple as that.
Really, I'll win there. And you can go back and watch that fight on replay and say, shoulda, woulda, coulda, if I did this, if I turn them screws from round 1, we'll see.
Interestingly, people will put pressure on you.
I agree.
But
I think this fight's a 12-rounder as well. And if it is a 12-rounder, I think Liam Cameron does the same thing. I've said it before, there's no point trying to compete with these twitchy athletes. Twitch is God-gifted. I'm like Joe Joyce, but I'm slow as molasses. But like Joe Joyce's defense is leaky, but the point I'm making is, when you're dealing with twitchers, you have to bank on your cardio. You're never going to outspeed him. There's no point trying to compete with Ben Whittaker in rounds 1 to 4 if you've got 12 rounds. You go in there, you put foot pressure on him, and you keep him working, spunking all that twitch. And then the back after the fight, 60, 70% of the fight, then you start turning the screw. There's no point Ben Liam Cameron coming out there and trying to spark him out in a round. Because that's what Dave Allen did, essentially. Dave Allen blew his load in round 5, and the next 4 rounds, or X amount of rounds, he kind of didn't have much left himself. You don't want to punch yourself out. Go in there and just, like he did last time. That's how Liam Cameron wins the fight, in my opinion. Just ticking away.
Realistically, you can ill afford not to win this fight if you want to get to where a lot of people thought you were going to get, where you want to get to yourself. Does that add an extra pressure? Every fight is must win, I suppose, when you're Ben Whittaker. Mm-hmm. But the fact that you've had this draw, is this must win now?
For me, there's no pressure, if I'm really honest. I've been in situations with a lot more pressure. And he said it in his own words, win, lose or draw. There's no win, lose or draw, it's just win. That's it. Win and move on.
What happened on the night? Because one of the things that got a lot of people talking, you got a lot of criticism and heat in the fights you've had previously for showboating, being disrespectful, and you sort of built a fan base of lovers and haters based on that. And then on the night against Liam Cameron, people were saying, where's that Ben Whittaker gone? Ironically, it was a complete turnaround. Where was the showboating? Where was the flash?
I don't know, man. Maybe we'll bring it on the next one. I was trying something different, maybe. Who knows? But we'll see.
Would you concede that you got drawn into boxing the wrong fight? Boxing his sort of fight?
Yeah, you could say that. But even when I was there, he didn't really...
Yeah, so he knows now. Yeah, you could say that I got drew into the wrong fight. He was criticised for years about, he's messing around, but he can't punch with Toffee. So he thought, I'm going to show you, like, oops, he can't punch with Toffee, man. He can't punch with Toffee. He can't punch with Toffee. He can't punch with Toffee. I'm not laughing. I'm not saying I can punch, but he definitely can't punch, right? Let's assume the YB can't punch with Toffee. He can't punch with Toffee. Those are 2 facts we know. Yeah? He can't punch for Toffee. Cannot. So he's saying, I probably did fight the wrong strategy, which means he's going to come out. But I think Liam Cameron goes on to say he was hoping he would come out doing all that crazy stuff because it creates openings. So maybe, I like backing Liam on this one, to be honest. The only thing Ben has is twitch. He has twitch and trickiness. That's what he has. But twitch don't last forever. It don't last forever. Not if it's 12 rounds either. It does not last forever. Your twitch is gone after 6-7 rounds. I can't think of one athlete. Maybe Floyd. Actually. Floyd's one of the ones he's like a cat the whole way through, thinking about it now. But he's a little dude though. Name me a guy at 175 who can just ping all night. I can't think of one. Yard's quite twitchy. He's got about 6 rounds in him, and his will will start untangling. So, we'll find out.
Really do nothing. You know what I mean? Just holding me. I don't know what he's trying to do, to be honest, trying to grope me and stuff.
I was holding him.
He was groping me and rubbing up on me. He was like he was a distant lover or something, man.
Well, should we address the incident?
Zesty light-skinned Nick, man. Zesty, sweet sounding. Oh, he was holding me. That's what he was hoping. Yeah, that's what he was hoping. I don't remember seeing Liam Cameron holding you, to be honest. I remember Liam trying to work and you was clinging on. I don't ever remember make it make sense. You're telling me you and Liam Cameron were on the inside and he was trying to clinch you. Said no one ever. Makes no sense. I don't remember seeing that. I remember you being the one clinging on because you're not comfortable on the inside. Liam Cameron wants to be there. So that don't make no sense. Delusional. Lying to yourself.
Incident. I mean, did you pull him over the ropes? Did you push him over the ropes?
Of course he pulled me over. His head went back before his back.
So I put myself in a position where I could really truly injure myself because you're in the opposite corner.
What is it, your neck or
you've been playing Fight Night, man.
Ben, what is it, the neck or the ankle? Because
it's my whole body, man. Spinal, like Mike Tyson said. I mean,
1 minute.
The main thing is he's still gone on about this first fight. Like I said, fair play. I've got no animosity. He's built your career, but 20th of April, it's Judgment Day, man. It's the day it was written. It is what it is. So just get your little podcasting now, do little interviews, make a little bit of quids, because sadly it comes to an end, man. But like I said, I wish you the best.
You said all this last. I can't just take you serious.
I don't think we fought before, so I don't think I did say that.
You know, you said
you did say them bars, Ben. You were saying them exact bars. You were saying, well, yeah, this is 5 minutes of fame, and I'll send him back to the York Hall. That's what you was saying, to tell the truth. Yeah. Oh, woo, York Hall. Meth Herbiev.
Did I?
This
okay.
You're going to eat your pasta.
Okay, it's lovely. I'll give you some butter, or you might burn the fork with your hot breath.
Yeah, eat your pasta.
Well, unless anybody has anything else they want to say, I will just invite you to give your predictions now.
I just want to see the new hairline that I brought in, man.
Take that bucket off, do me dirty like that.
Come on, man. I'm biting Shmuel next.
What happens Easter Sunday?
The whole day. I'll wake up.
I mean, you can tell me this. I'm more focused on the fight itself, but whatever you want to tell
me. I'll wake up, You know, I usually go for a wee and a number two. I'll probably do that, get myself comfortable, have a nice shower, brush my teeth, go downstairs, breakfast will be made for me. Go upstairs, watch a bit of anime, maybe put on the PlayStation, go back down, have another meal, chill out, have a laugh. Oh, now catch up on EastEnders because I'll probably have missed it with the fight week. So catch up on my EastEnders, have a little cup of tea, some digestives, make my way to the arena.
I'll tell you now, this guy, yeah, he's not ready for the squabbles, people. His head's in the clouds watching EastEnders. Yeah, he's not ready for this one. He's not ready to work. He's not ready to Valhalla. Yeah, he's been new aged. Video game, anime watching, EastEnders, corny looking ass. That's what he's been. He's no good. He can't fight. Off what I've heard, there he can't fight. That's my base case now. Too corny.
Do what I've got to do, beat him up, have a laugh, leave, and I'll meet him in 5 guys, man. It's all.
You kind of think like, you can't have too much information. But I'll rephrase it. When the first bell.
I've done enough talking, I'm sick of it now. Hopefully I can just flatten him in the first round and that's it. Then move on, honestly.
Can you be flattened in the first round?
Time will tell, I suppose.
There you go. Well, thank you very much for coming out today, everybody. I'm sure.
So there's the press conference, people, and the last thing I'll show you is the odds. The odds are here. That's not really the odds. The odds are here. Sorry, 4-1. Sorry, 3-1. Cameron, 4 decimal. That's where I see the edge at the moment. Points. I reckon the thing is, I was thinking Liam Cameron points will come out about 7-1. I reckon, based on this, 6-1, 7-1. I'll probably put a tenner on there. I'll put a tenner on Cameron already at 3-1, and if it comes out 6-1 for points, I'll put another tenner on that, or something like that. But I can see Whittaker getting stopped though. I can see that. It's a bit like, what's his name? The Mutts are back, people. The Mutts. Anyway, I'll leave it there. Plenty of time to talk about the odds. Let me know your thoughts. Smash the like button, subscribe, like with the bell, 100%. No doubt about this one, people. Stop it.